Hello students, at this point where you have completed your revision, how you will be able to get maximum marks? See, our target should be getting A1 marks about 36, about 35 should be your target. So how you can score those marks with whatever you have learned by following some small tips and tricks what we are going to say you today. So first, we'll go with the paper presentation here. How to present your paper. See, paper presentation, though your answer is completely correct, but you are presenting it in a clumsy manner, there are chances that you will not be able to score full marks for that answer. And we do not have any right to question that particular person why he has awarded very less marks for that. So present your paper in such a way that it will award you full marks for that. So what we need to do for that, the first one is a four-side margin is compulsory. So whenever you are drawing the margin, how you have to draw the margin? So first, draw in such a way that the margin towards your left side will be having more space and the other three sides you can give it with the less space. So here this side is used for awarding the marks. You can take a little bit broader margin towards this side. Okay. So definitely draw four-side margin towards the bottom side also. Next, start your answer with a capital letter. Every answer, every sentence or a statement, whatever you are starting, start it with a capital letter. It gives a very good impression a person to whom it is or whoever is evaluating your paper. Compulsory mention the question number and section number. See, your section number also should be mentioned. So where you will write the section number? See, try maximum that you answer the question paper according to the question number and the section number. So when you are going like that, what you need to do here, write down like the section number, section 1. And your question number should be outside the margin. First answer. And see here, short and long answers should be written in points. Generally, we have three types of questions. One is 2 marks question, the second 4 marks question, the third is the 6 marks question. So here for the 2 marks question, you can give it in like a statement because the answer mostly will not be bigger answer. Now coming to 4 marks and 6 marks. So what you need to do, you have to split the answer into the points. In your workbook already they are given according to the point wise. You can make it into smaller points also and you have to write the answer in a point wise manner. So points, how you will write the points? Points always should be given Roman numbers or the small alphabets. That too, they have to be written inside the margin. Here you have to write, or you can use small alphabets also, it's up to you. But do not write the points outside the margin. It creates a confusion. And again, don't use these numbers only which you are using to write the question number. So do not use that. That's the reason I have said use the Roman numbers or the small alphabets. Now again, see, if you are changing the section, you can mention the section number here or you can also write the section number here. Section 2 like this. Or you are attempting section 3. It's up to you. Like whatever you want to start. But my suggestion is just go according to the sections whatever are given in the paper. No, you are not confident enough that you can't write, then please mention the section number and also again the question number very clearly. So please check the positions where you have to mention these points, which is very, very important. Next, draw the diagram and label it with a pencil. See, whenever you are drawing a diagram, so what you have to do, you have to draw it with a pencil only and label it also with the pencil. See, whenever we draw the diagram, what you do is try to put the diagram in a box, okay, and label it towards your right side. Okay, the label should be towards your right side when you are writing, and try maximum label should be towards the right side. And whenever you are labeling, just use a straight line. Do not put an arrow mark. This is not correct. Do not put dots here like this. Do not do all those sort of things. Just a simple straight line, and labels also definitely should be written with the pencil only. Diagram with the pencil, labels with the pen, this is not at all correct. And the heading of this diagram, what is this diagram you are drawing? Either it should be written above the diagram or below the diagram. Okay, you have to mention what diagram it is. That name should be there compulsory. Write the heading of the diagram above it. Do not leave any question. Don't leave the question thinking that I don't know the answer for that. Just think for a while, whatever the concerned topic you have heard about that question, try to mention that. At most, do not leave the question at all. Draw line after each and every answer and concentrate on workbook objectives. Objectives are very, very important. See, when you score 10 on 10 in the objective paper, no, it really gives a good impression where the deduction of marks in your subjective paper will be reduced automatically. Okay, so please go with the objective. In our workbook only, we have plenty of objectives. So once go through that, and you can also concentrate on lesson reading also for the sake of objectives. Now, coming to our paper pattern. How is our paper pattern? The first section, very short questions. So hardly like we have to answer only 3 questions in that. These 3 questions generally are unexpected questions, but when you do the lesson reading, okay, definitions, highlighted words, okay, these sort of things can be asked in section 1. Section 2, short questions, in which you are going to answer 3. Each carries 4 marks. One will be concept based. The second, a table, information skill table will be given, or a diagram will be given, and information will be given for you. Related to that information, question will be asked, which will be very easy when you observe that information provided. Maximum they will ask 4 questions for this. 3 questions you can easily get it, Nana. But the last fourth question, where he might twist and ask. See, for example, in our biological terminology, mouth, you call it with mouth, you call it with oral cavity, you call it with buccal cavity. See, in the table, he may give you mouth, and when he is asking, he may ask you about buccal cavity. The answer lies there only. Only the thing is you need to identify it. So my suggestion is, once go through, read the textbook. Textual reading is very, very important. And differentiation question. Differences between two. So how many points will you write? It is 4 marks. I will write only 4 differences. No, don't be with that mindset. See, write at least 6 points. Because if 1 point is wrong also, there you may not lose the marks. You can get full marks when you are writing 5 to 6 differences. And see, when you are writing the differences, you check the content flow also. Don't bring the last point and write it in the first, and don't take the first point and write it somewhere in the middle. Check out the content, how you have to write. First describing the structure, then describing the function, like that you have to go when you are writing the differences. Okay. Now coming to third section, where you have the choice. 3 questions are given where you need to write only 2. In that, one question is activity based, the second is diagram based, the third is the concept based. So whichever you are perfect with, you can go with that. Okay. But activity based, remember, when you are writing the activity, follow the steps: aim, material, precautions, procedure, observation, and conclusion. Write them with the black pen, and remaining content you write it with the blue pen. And the procedure also in the activity, you write point by point wise. Okay. So be clear with that. Diagram, again I said you what are the rules you have to follow. And one thing what you have to remember is, sometimes he'll give a word, explain the structure of the kidney. That means definitely you have to write some points related to that. Don't think that this is only diagram, I'll only draw the diagram. Sometimes it may not be like that. Explain the structure of neuron. Only he'll give the word explain, where you need to write a few points about that structure. Concept based. So concept based, any concept he can ask from any of the chapter. So that we need to keep it in our mind. Now the activities present in each chapter, around 5 activities in chapter 1, 5 in chapter 2, 2 activities in chapter 3, only 1 activity in chapter 4, 2 activities in chapter 6, and chapter 7 we are having all activities. In that, 4 are the major one which you need to concentrate on. So activities basically are very easy to understand. They are not complicated concepts, so it will be easy for you to write. But one thing, keep it in your mind is, just draw the diagram for the activity also. Diagram based questions. These are the important diagrams: digestive system, chloroplast; respiratory system, mitochondria; heart; block diagrams of circulations; absorption of water through root hairs; human excretory system, nephron; LS of kidney; brain, neuron; LS of flower, fertilization in flower. Male and female reproductive system also you can practice those 2 diagrams also. Differences. What are the differences? Autotrophic, heterotrophic; light reaction, dark reaction; aerobic, anaerobic; photosynthesis, respiration; arteries, veins, single and double circuit; excretion, secretion; sexual, asexual; mitosis and meiosis. Now coming to the chapters, which you have to be like, I have categorized them only into 2 categories, Nana. Category 1 and category 2. Category 1 chapters, it should be like, you have to know 100% content of that. Okay. Along with the lesson reading, workbook objectives, textual questions, all need to be completed. What are those chapters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So complete these chapters 100%. Next, category 2, 5, 8, 9, 10. 9 and 10 are those chapters which you can answer on your own, but there are some few new topics present in that, like bioaccumulation, magnification, sustainable development, ecological pyramids. So these type of topics which you are not familiar with, concentrate on them and score better. Thank you.